So you got Brazilian Junior Dos Santos taking on the Frenchman Silso Gan, Mr. Anytime, Anywhere. This guy has built a bit of a cult following behind him, you know what I'm saying? Because he says he'll fight anybody, anytime, anywhere. He doesn't move like a heavyweight at all. He actually moves a lot like a middleweight. This guy's got heavy hands, very technical, very good on the ground. You know, like I said, he moves like a middleweight. He moves really fast. He doesn't move real sluggish and slow. It's rely on knockouts. You know what I'm saying? He's a lot more than that. He's not like a lot of these fighters like Mark Hunt that you would just see hoping to get a knockout. He's looking for submissions. He's looking for a knockout. He's looking for anything he can do just to get you up out of there. But the problem is this. I think JDS has better stand-up, and I actually predict JDS will knock this guy out. I think JDS will knock Silso Gan out in the first round. Yes, I think JDS will finish this guy. He will stop his hype train. And, yeah, it'll put JDS, well, not necessarily back into title contention, because the only guy that would really win anything out of this is Silso Gan. If he beats JDS, he'll go from being unranked to ranked as number 6. And then, you know, JDS will be looking at Bellator. And not even Bellator, because Bellator even says that they don't want UFC sloppy leftovers anymore. But to JDS's defense, I think he will knock out Silso Gan. I think he will stop this hype train tonight. So I find this to be a very, very interesting matchup here between Jacare Souza and Kevin Holland. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Jacare Souza is 26-8. I could be wrong. And Kevin Holland is, I think, 20-5. So both these guys have, you know, decent records. I feel like Jacare Souza is as good on the ground as Kevin Holland thinks he is. I just feel like Kevin Holland thinks he's better on the ground than he actually is. It's going to lead to his detriment in this fight. He's going to think he can go to the ground with Jacare Souza. He's going to find out that he can't. I feel like that he might be able to hang with Jacare in the stand-up a little bit, but the moment it gets to the ground. And then on top of that, right, I thought Kevin Holland was for some reason, I thought he was a lot bigger than Jacare. I thought he was going to be a lot taller, but when I seen them meet each other face-to-face, Jacare Souza was clearly the bigger guy. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like with the stand-up and on the ground, this just leans more in Jacare's favor. And if Jacare does get clipped, he can always take Kevin Holland to the ground and then, you know, catch that neck, you know, get him in a guillotine, just like he did with Mousasi. So, yeah, man, I got Jacare Souza winning this by a decision, if not possibly by a submission. But Jacare Souza will be getting his hand raised tonight. Guarantee it. And I'm picking Mackenzie Dern to beat Jander Robo. Really do not care about this fight. Don't have much to say about it, if any at all. Just really doesn't intrigue me. And who is she looking at? Her eyes are like going in different directions. Yeah. Tony El Kukui Ferguson takes on Charles do Bronx Oliveira. Now, there's no doubt that Charles do Bronx Oliveira is a little bit more nastier on the ground. And with Tony Ferguson being kind of old, you know, this not necessarily being the fight that he wanted, because you know he wants a title shot. He doesn't want to be fighting a guy that's barely even ranked, if this guy's even ranked at all. I feel like Tony Ferguson made a bad decision by asking for this fight, because it's kind of like he wants some redemption after the Gaethje fight, right? So he wants to hop in there and take on a high-level threat. But I feel like there's more risk than reward with this fight, because if he beats Charles Oliveira, okay, that's what you were supposed to do. If Charles Oliveira wins, they're like, oh, man, well, he's an old guy, and, you know, this is a crossroads fight, and this is a passing of a torch for the better fighter. Charles Oliveira is just the superior version of Tony Ferguson right now. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. I'm going with Charles Oliveira by decision, because this is only a 3-round fight. If it goes to the ground, I think that both of them can submit each other. But the difference between Charles Oliveira on the ground and Tony Ferguson on the ground, Charles Oliveira will snatch that submission. He will grab it and force the submission. Charles Oliveira, he'll just go for your neck and that's it. He'll go for your leg and that's it. I think the guy has 8 submissions in a row. So his submission game is nasty. But don't get it twisted. Tony Ferguson can definitely starch this guy on the feet early. And after seeing Tony Ferguson in his fight with Justin Gaethje and all those shots that Gaethje was throwing at him and he couldn't knock Tony Ferguson out, I highly doubt that Charles Oliveira is going to be able to do anything to knock out Tony Ferguson either. So that's why I don't feel like anybody's getting choked out. I don't feel like anybody's getting knocked out. I think this fight is going to go to a decision, and the winner will be Charles Oliveira. And I feel like it's going to weigh in his favor a little bit due to the fact that it only being a 3-round fight and Tony Ferguson not having those, later rounds to kind of start teeing Charles Oliveira off. I don't think any guy's going to get tired. The fight's it's only a 15-minute fight. So, yeah, but if it goes to the ground, yeah, Charles Oliveira is going to find that neck. And in the main event, you got Deiveson Figueiredo taking on Brandan Moreno. I got Deiveson Figueiredo winning this fight, possibly by a second or third round submission. But I do believe that Brandan Moreno is going to give him hell. I do think that there is a big chance that Brandan Moreno could win this fight. He's a very likable personality. He would be a very likable champ. But Deiveson Figueiredo, man, this is his time. And I feel like he will get that submission in at some point. But Brandan Moreno is going to really make dude fight for it. So I don't think this is going to be an easy win for Deiveson Figueiredo at all. But I got to win in second or third round submission. You heard it here first.